The temperatures are dropping down to the low 30s. I think we're getting down to 32. Usually in my area, when the forecast says 32 degrees, it usually drops 2 degrees lower. So I'm expecting about 31, 30 at the most. So there is a few things that I'm covering up. I can't cover up everything, and I don't intend on covering up everything. The ones that I'm covering up, I'm going to show you how I cover those up. Whatever survives, survives. If not, it's okay. I'm not really stressing about it because I won't be here for a while to take care of them. So it's pretty much survival of the fittest in my garden. For example, Big Mama, she always takes care of herself. And as you can see, she's already blossoming. She is loaded with blossoms. And it always happens this way. When the frost comes, some of them do fall off. And some of them will survive, and then she will also blossom like 2 more times for the season. So I don't really worry about her. Plus, she's too big for me to cover her up anyway. She's taller than my fence. So she's about maybe 10, 11 feet tall. I'm not even sure. Most of my plants started putting on buds before it is time because the temperature have been so warm. I just want to make sure that I start protecting them because if not, I'm not going to get any fruits off of them. And what's the point of gardening if I'm never going to eat what I sow? So this is my raspberry, which started extremely early, and I just don't want her to get damaged, so I'm covering her up. My strawberry tower is all covered up. I have some sugarcane in the corner that already started growing back, so I want to cover those because we don't really get much chances with those sugarcanes. And this is a Jamaican mint tree that I have covered up underneath mulch, under straw, underneath a bucket, and underneath a frost blanket. I just don't want it to die, but it's already in the ground and there's nothing I can do, so we're just going to have to protect it. This is one of my monstera that I just started repotting a few days ago. It's still outside. I haven't even moved anything yet. She's staying right here, but at least I'm covering her up. Let's see what's in the greenhouse. I bundled up all of my citrus trees, especially the ones that have new growth on them, and the ones that's forming blossoms. All of these, I have just a bunch of stuff underneath that is regrowing, like my avocado, my yellow yam, my Barbados cherry, yellow yam again. Let's see what else. I got basils, big basils, baby basils, and I have mulberry, and I have, what else? Another sugarcane, another baby sugarcane, and then I have 2 different varieties of figs. Over here, my June plum, which completely died, but I noticed that it's trying to come back up again, so I'm just going to see what happens. And then over here, I have my blackberries and my peppermints. I'm not going to worry about the bananas. Hopefully tonight when it drops down to 32, they will be okay. I'm praying for them. Everything else is pretty much cold hardy, like the asparagus, the Brussels sprouts, the celeries, the cabbage, all of that other stuff, the kale and everything else. And I don't really have anything else that I need to cover up. The only thing that I have left to cover up is one blueberry. I already cover up the first one, and I'm going to show you how I use this frost blanket bag. Well, I don't even know if it's called a bag, but I use a frost blanket. It's like a big bag, and I'm covering up the second one. I had 2 of these bags. I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. Things just so happen to be disappearing out of my yard. I don't know what it is, but So these are my 2 blueberry bushes. That's the first one, and then this is the second one, and this is the bag. This is the bag that I am going to cover this up with. So just for reference, I'm 5'9", and I'm going to show you how big this is. I didn't mean to purchase them this big, but I did, so it's okay. So this is how big the bag is. And that's what I'm gonna use. Oh, there goes a pollinator. And that's what I'm gonna use to cover up the second blueberry bushes, because it is loaded with berries and I don't want to lose these for the winter. So my knees and my back. All right, so this is pretty much what this is pretty much what I do. And then I have these clips that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. Is these clips right here, and all I do is I just tighten the bottom as tight as I can, and then I just clip it. It does have a tie, but the tie got dry rotted. Oh my gosh. It does have a tie, or it did have a tie, but it got dry rotted, so I don't have that anymore. So for now, this is what I do to protect my blueberry bushes. All right, so that's what it looks like. And like I said, everything else is cold hardy. They can pretty much take care of themselves. I'm not worried about them because it's technically no longer brassica season. So, yeah, all the little babies that I have out, they're going inside, and I'm going inside as well. And that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys are doing what you can to take care of all those plants that you guys prematurely planted within the last couple of weeks. And if not, you're going to have to start all over again. So I really honestly and truly think that today, tomorrow, and Thursday will be the last cold weather that we get right here in Hinesville, Georgia. But I don't know. My intention is to start planting for this upcoming weekend. So we shall see what happens. But after these next 2 days, whatever happens after that, these plants are pretty much on their own. I'm not going to stress about it. It is what it is.